Understanding healthcare can be confusing and overwhelming for a lot of people, but A&B Insurance here in Tampa is here to help with that. And with us now from A&B Insurance is Mark Carbellano with some simple healthcare solutions for you. Great to see you again,
Good
Mark.
to see you, Jerry.
And congratulations on another stellar year for A&B. I mean,
Yes.
look at these awards.
Yes, we 35 plus years in the industry, and really we've the last year was a stellar year yet again. About 100,000 people we helped throughout the state of Florida.
That's
so
great.
It's really nice to be able to lend that helping hand to everybody.
So you're not just based here in Tampa, you're available all over the state.
Yeah, we have about 500 agents all over the state, and
Nice.
other agencies and other locations, so people can get the service locally, wherever they are.
So let's talk about, first of all, a lot of people I hear say, I've got this insurance plan, but I'm just not happy with my insurance. What do you tell those people, and how can you help them?
They need to speak with us, because we have ways of working with the system and working with healthcare.gov and being able to alter that plan in some cases to make sure they're in the right fit. A lot of people went on it on their own. They just said, oh, I'm going to do it, and then they bought the wrong plan. It's not, it doesn't cover their medications, they can't see their doctors, and it is a problem. It really is a problem.
Yeah, because a lot of people think that you can just go on to healthcare.gov and get insurance anytime. Not the case.
No, not at all. Not at all. So there are certain enrollment periods. You have to have a special situation, like if you decide to get married, you have a baby, or those types of scenarios. Special circumstances is what allows you to enroll. But there are other changes in lifestyle that happen that also can affect you to be able to change or enroll your plan, and that's what we're really, we're able to help people through that process. Very confusing.
Yeah, it can be very confusing, and I think some people wonder, well, gee, if I could go on to healthcare.gov and get my insurance myself, why would I need an insurance agent in the first place?
Right.
So what do you say to those people?
Understanding the plan itself. You go on to the marketplace and you see a mirage of plans and different deductibles and all of this terminology, and you just may make the bad decision. And not on purpose. You think you know it, but we are insurance professionals. So we walk you through the process, making sure that you can utilize it the way that maybe your sicknesses or illnesses need to be addressed and be treated. So that's why working with an agent makes a big difference. We pick the right plan for you and your family. And the other thing is that when you think about a situation, let me tell you a quick little story.
Sure.
So we had a gentleman who called us, and he was doing it on his own, and then found our website, called us, ended up speaking with one of our agents, ended up getting diagnosed with cancer very recently. And sad story, but people live from getting diagnosed with cancer. Ended up, because he spoke with an agent, we had a cancer policy in place, critical illness policy, so we ended up getting a check for about $75,000. Wow. Really helps, the burden of that diagnosis and missing work and all of the things that come with that to save him and his family to, to get better, to really to enjoy his family in this terrible time.
Yeah, because doing insurance on your own, you sometimes overlook a lot of things.
Yeah.
So that is a great story. But still, some people watching might think, well, wait a second, an insurance salesman is going to try to upsell me.
Yeah, I can understand that perspective of it, but at least have a conversation, know what your liability is, how much you could pay out of pocket, can you see the doctors that you want, and then in addition to that, just making sure you have a trusted advisor. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no extra money for you to spend. If I buy a policy from myself or I buy it from an agent, it's exactly the same price. We just make sure you're fully protected and you can utilize it to the best and to the most, making sure that you've got everything satisfied. So it does make a big difference.
That there's no out-of-pocket. That's really important to know.
Yeah, we can make sure that we cover out-of-pocket expenses. Accidents happen, making sure that you're covered for those kind of things, because people are selecting higher deductible plans, and these things are hurting people in the long run.
And real quick, we know there's a lot of Medicare, there's new products with Medicare and other options right now, right?
Yes, so Florida Blue is coming out with a new set of products. This Tampa Bay area is going to be very exciting. So we really want to urge anyone who's moving into the area, moving into Florida, just have questions about it to call us. Because Medicare is very confusing.
Okay, if you want more information, you can log on to floridabluehealth.com or call 1-877-343-BLUE or just text BLUE to 67076. Mark Carbellano, thank you so much.
Jerry, thank you.
Always
great
good to
seeing
see you.
you.
All right, and Daytime will be right back after this. Stay with us.